January 2004 at Tsukuba Circuit, Hot Version, the video segment in Best Motoring International, organized an event to commemorate Keiichi Tsuchiya's retirement from the racing scene as a driver. Despite the cold weather, thousands of Keiichi Tsuchiya fans gathered at Tsukuba.
いっぱい来てるね、ジロちゃん。私たちが久しぶりに登場するから待っててくれてんだよね。来ましたね。
ご無沙汰してます、君たちは。
ご無沙汰してます。
キイチ君だ。もうなんとかの企画なんかとうの昔に数年前に終わってるよ。
皆さんのリクエストにお答えして。
終わってるよ、こんな企画お前。
お客さん待ってますよ、お客さん。こんなの相手にして
今日のイベントのためにわざわざ来たのに。
生11生11。生いないと始まんないよ。いいからこれ。まだやってんじゃってるから。
お仕事は何ですか？
皆さんおはようございます。オープニングだと思いました。実は私たち前説なんですね。失礼いたしました。
To lead off the event, Piston Nishizawa, one of Japan's top radio DJs and longtime friend of Tsuchiya, joined the party. Our usual Best Motoring and Hot Version cast was also there. They would never miss this shindig.
楽しんでください。これが成功しますと年に1回他のまでやりたいと思いますので。
Hot Version special run in Tsukuba. No one knew Keiichi Tsuchiya's name when he first ran in the Fuji Freshman Series driving the Hachiroku. But Tsuchiya stunned the crowd from the first race, showing his trademark sideway cornering, now better known as drifting.
同じ1600の NA と勝負する気はないよね。やっぱり2リッターターボのスカイラインがええもの。
Not only was he untouchable in his class, but Tsuchiya mesmerized everyone, especially in the rain when he chased off the higher power Skylines. Tsuchiya went on to win 6 races in a row. After the sensational debut in the Freshman Series, Tsuchiya signed with Advan to drive their factory Hachiroku. Tsuchiya continued to win in the Freshman Series, driving for various teams in Group A. But inside Tsuchiya, there remained a sense of regret, as if he left something unfinished. He never had a chance to drive in the AEN2 AE86 Corolla Sprinter Grand Cup Series.
俺がどんなにそのフレッシュマンで活躍してようが、グループ A で活躍してようが、このレースだけは出させてもらえなかったよね。TRD から認められたドライバーしかダメだったよね。でもやっぱりね、すごい乗りたかったよね。なんで俺じゃ乗れないんだっていう、これだけは本当に悔いが残ったね。
Tsuchiya never got the chance to live out his dream. Although the race no longer exists, passionate drivers and owners of the Hachiroku are still present. They all live for their Hachirokus. Thanks to the devotion and passion of these Hachiroku owners and Tsuchiya's long-term dream, the Tsukuba N2 race was organized again. Tsuchiya entered the first race in the TRD machine, but finished 3rd overall. The following year, the second Tsukuba N2 race was held. The hardcore Hachiroku drivers weren't going to let even Tsuchiya win that easy. As the race became an annual event, highly skilled Hachiroku drivers from all of Japan came to compete in the race. In the 3rd year of the race, Tsuchiya finally captured the first place podium. In the 4th race, Tsuchiya's Hachiroku experienced an unfortunate engine blow and retired early in the race. With no one winning the race consecutively, the series was becoming very competitive, requiring the entrants to have serious driving skills. The 5th race will be held as part of this Hot Version special Tsukuba Run event. Along with the usual entrants, there will be a lot of new participants to the race, but none of them had the experience in racing in front of a big crowd. The qualifying run was for only 30 minutes. Including Tsuchiya's TRD Hachiroku, only 10 cars would advance to the final race. Team Uchibori clocks a competitive time of 1 minute, 1 second. SS Works and NX11 follow to clock the second and third best lap times. Tsuchiya still warming up his tires. His plan is to go for the time attack in the second half of the 30-minute qualifying window.
車調子は結構いいですよ、今のところ。で、3ラップしてからタイヤの温度を決めて、で、ちょっとタイムアタックする。
Marking their best record, KMS clocks a lap time of 1 minute, 0.8 seconds to grab the lead. Right on schedule, Tsuchiya comes in for the pit stop. He returns to the track, now ready for the time attack. Tsuchiya's TRD machine goes into the time attack. Just as Tsuchiya begins his run, Tekart's Hachiroku takes a major wipeout in the last corner. The qualifying session is temporarily halted.
オーバー出ます？
いや、これは大丈夫なんですけど。
For the first time, Juichi Wakisaka was driving in this race, sitting in Technospirit's Hachiroku. Although this race was a shakedown for the newly built engine, Wakisaka managed to clock the team's fastest time ever. Spirits was also running a second car with Orito in the driver's seat. However, the shakedown run for this car wasn't going as well as Wakisaka's car, clocking a lap time of 1 minute 2.06 seconds. Another newcomer to the race was Ueo, a well-known name from the D1 drifting series. His lap time was 1 minute 3.057 seconds, which was 11th overall. One of the top contenders in this N2 race, Hameda's Hachiroku was having some difficulty shortening their lap times. Hameda decides to make an emergency pit stop. The real problem wasn't clear, but they decided to take off the tower bar. Uchibori's Hachiroku is doing very well so far, clocks a lap time of 1 minute 0.964 seconds. However, KMS manages to keep the lead with 1 minute 0.767 seconds. Tsuchiya was still in stealth mode. Auto Factory was now in 4th place, followed by Sugibayashi in 5th. Car Factory I, who came in 3rd place in the last race, was holding their breath in 10th place.
さあそろそろ土屋さん、本当に来ないとやばいぞ土屋圭一。
Only 5 minutes to go in the qualifying session, Tsuchiya finally restarts his time attack. Most of the teams were now off the track, saving their tires for the final race. Tsuchiya's strategy worked, securing him a clear track for the time attack. Moves up to 7th position with 1 minute 1.472 seconds. He continues on the time attack. Receiving distinctive feedback from the biased tires, Tsuchiya's senses were focused on the tire grip, trying to use all the traction available to him. Sector time from the control tower to the second hairpin showed that this lap was going to reach the 1 minute 0 second range. How was the last corner without a GT wing? The car showing a little oversteer. Tsuchiya marks 1 minute 0.779 seconds, second in the qualifying round. Even with the major crash in the last corner, TechArt manages to qualify with a time of 1 minute 2.4 seconds. Car Factory IE also manages to improve their time into 1 second range to qualify for the final race. Spirit's second car managed to clock the 2.2 seconds range with Orito's driving technique, but they fall short on qualifying. Top contender Kameda tried their best but also fall short of the top 10 qualifiers.
大丈夫。
なんだろう、俺も86に乗ると本気になっちゃうっていうなんか悪い癖があるんだけどね。たとえこういうイベントのレースであろうがアマチュアのレースであろうが86に乗っちゃうとダメかもね。俺は勝つことしか考えない。
いや86初めて乗りました。最高ですね。なんちゅってもね、なんていうの、車がね安定するからね、コーナーのねクリップ手前ぐらいからアクセル踏めんのね。あの感覚はね今のまでの車もないし、レーシングカーでもなんていうかな、 GT にしてもホームランでもあっからアクセル踏めれたらね全部ポールかなって思う感覚でアクセルを踏める。でそれがもう何十年前の車でしょ。もう驚きました。
全然ブレーキが効いてない。もっともっと効かせたの。
結果はもう素直に受け止めて次につなげれるような感じで頑張ります。
もう一回、そうですね、本当に完璧な体勢で、
どうしちゃったんですか。オイルポンプがいってしまいました。まあしょうがないですね。
It turned out to be quite a dramatic qualifying session. Here's the starting grid for the final race. In pole position is the Brig Wakos, KMS 11, driven by Yoshinori Koshimizu. Grid number 2 is Keiichi Tsuchiya in the TRD Hachiroku, a must-win race for Tsuchiya. Third grid is Hideaki Uchibori from Uchibori Auto Works. The winner of the previous race, SS Works, starts from the fourth grid with Shunei Kawasaki in the driver's seat. Coming in top of the private drivers is Isao Kaneko, securing the fifth grid. Auto Factory manages to capture the sixth grid on its debut race. Maze Circuit's Meister Kenichi Sugibayashi starts from grid 7. GT driver Juichi Wakisaka will be starting from the 8th grid. Third place winner from the previous race, Kotaro Koizumi, starts from the 9th grid. And the 10th grid was taken by NX Advan Levin. And after a heavy attempt of bribing and pleading to the event organizers, Orito draws his own grid at the back row as the 11th grid. It's time for the final race. The top 9 cars are within 1 second of their qualifying times. Tsuchiya's TRD Hachiroku is off to a good start. Tries to sneak inside the KMS car, but just can't get by him. Tsuchiya said before the race that when the tires are still cold, not having a GT wing isn't a disadvantage. Tsuchiya putting on pressure to Koshimizu. Behind at the start, Kaneko gets too close to the Spirit's Hachiroku driven by Wakisaka. Despite the hair-raising spin, Wakisaka recovers and gets back on the track immediately. KMS Hachiroku is actually spreading the lead from the TRD machine on the straightaway, but no one on the track is better at driving with cold tires than Tsuchiya as he closes the gap at corner entry. Due to Kaneko's accident, the red flag is out. Tsuchiya's cold tire advantages will no longer stand. The accident left no car with serious damages. Kaneko restarts from the very back.
なかなか手強いね。腕もいいし、車もまともに決まってるよね。コーナーも速いし、直線も速いし。これはちょっと不利かもね。
The race restarts as a 7-lap battle. At first corner entry, Uchibori missed downshifts and hits the first place KMS car in the rear. Because of the minor contact, Tsuchiya is forced to fall back into third place. Tsuchiya's original plan was to grab the lead when everyone's tires were still cold and get away until the end. Wakisaka in the Spirit Hachiroku clears the Dunlop corner, this time without any problems. After restarting, the cars come back to the control tower with KMS on top, followed closely by Uchibori and Tsuchiya. Uchibori keeping his cool even under the pressure of being tailgated by the king, Keiichi Tsuchiya. However, at the second hairpin, Uchibori's countersteer angle gets slightly big. Tsuchiya jumps into the slipstream and passes. Despite being passed, Uchibori tries to hang in from the outside. Now the TRD Hachiroku is in second place, locking onto the KMS car in front. Yoshinori Koshimizu is an experienced driver on the Tsukuba circuit. He knows the track inside and out and is especially fast from the Dunlop corner to the ADR turn. Tsuchiya retaliates by braking late. Sugibayashi, who usually practices at the Maze circuit, is enjoying himself here in Tsukuba. Coming out of the second hairpin, Sugibayashi locks onto the SS Works Hachiroku. See, he's loving it, climbs up to 5th place. Going through the last corner, Tsuchiya sneaks up on Koshimizu with unbelievable braking technique. Tsuchiya's TRD machine is now in top position. Although the Hachiroku is new to him, JGTC and Formula Nippon driver Wakisaka is no stranger when it comes to racing.
いや、今のはすごかったですね。多分このままいけると思いますよ。
Tsuchiya finally on top, driving his passion, the Hachiroku. He's knocking out lap times close to his qualifying runs. As the race progresses into its final laps, Wakisaka encounters some brake problems, inevitably slowing his pace down. Like a vulture, the SS Works, Car Factory Ai, and Kaneko stalk the Spirit's Hachiroku. Only 2 laps to go. This is Uchibori's first time driving in the finals after disqualifying 4 years in a row. He's pushing his car to the limit. The KMS Hachiroku has better acceleration. Uchibori again makes a mistake shifting up. Most of the cars in the final race are lapping in the minute 1 second range. Sugibayashi looking to go ahead, but is blocked by Auto Factory's Hachiroku. Although the rest of the race looked like a breeze for Tsuchiya, the TRD machine was drastically showing oversteer as the laps progressed. Will Tsuchiya's car make it to the finish line? The battle for 4th place is heating up. The experienced driver, Auto Factory's Jun Tashiro, driving the perfect blocking line, making it impossible for Sugibayashi to pass. The final lap, Tsuchiya with a 3-second lead against the second place KMS Hachiroku. But everyone knows that this race is still up for grabs since the Hachiroku can turn evil with one wrong move. Tsuchiya, running without a GT wing, has been sliding his rear tires a lot, causing significant tire wear. Tsuchiya using all of his skills to tame the Hachiroku that could slide off the track anytime. Yoshinori Koshimizu, in second place, has surely not given up. On the last lap, Sugibayashi gets a break coming out of the corner to the back straightaway and passes the Auto Factory Hachiroku. Very impressive driving by the amateur driver. Tsuchiya's TRD Hachiroku gets the checkered flag, a second victory for Tsuchiya in the Scuba N2 race. Today's battle ends up being the fastest and the most competitive race ever in the series.
ああよかった、ああよかったよかったねえ TRD のメンツがあるよ。ああそうなんで4位なんや。せんせで走った。タイヤ大丈夫だけどね、やっぱりリアウィングないから辛いんだよ。最終コーナーと80あるが
クリップに近づいた時が一番やばいんだよね。 GT ウィングがないと。 GT ウィングだとグーッとタイヤを潰してくれるからいいんだけど、 GT ウィングないから動き出しちゃうんだよ。こうその時にアクセルを入れられないっていうね。だからもうそれを読んで、ケツ滑ってもカウンターすればなんとかなるだろうって踏んじゃえっていうね、そういう運転だな。
俺の後ろにいた何、あの2位と3位のやつ、あれ気に入らないね。早い素人のくせにずっと俺についてくんの。
俺は別にプライベートだと思ってない。86のプロだと思ってる。リジットみたいな足回りの車を操るっていうのはすごい難しいこと。だから俺はアマチュアだとは思ってない。彼らは86乗りのプロだと思うよ。
Hot Version will continue to organize this Hachiroku Tsukuba N2 race in the future. We'll welcome anyone who's up for the challenge. In 1991, Keiichi Tsuchiya was chosen to drive the Skyline GTR in the All Japan Touring Car Series.
GTR は俺にね、一流ドライバーっていう印象を与えてくれたと思う。もうこれは絶対誰にも渡さないっていう。
The race at Tsugo in 1992 stands out in Tsuchiya's memory. The first driver, Kunimitsu Takahashi, handed over the car to Tsuchiya in 5th position. From then on, Tsuchiya drove in one of the most exciting third-place battles in the history of the Group A series.
チャンスを伺うなんていう言葉は俺にはない。もうどこでも抜いてやるっていう。今考えたら本当に乱暴なレースだよね、これね。飛ばそうがぶつけようが全くペナルティーのないレースだったからね、これ。
Tsuchiya came out on top from the historical battle and captured the third-place podium with his mentor, Kunimitsu Takahashi. Group A Taisan GTR Special Run in Scuba.
12、3年前のじゃあ熱い走りを、じゃあこれでもう片鱗だけでも見せてください。
そうですね。
はい、
はい、
お願いします。
決めたいと思います。でも全開で走っても大丈夫。
大丈夫です。タイヤが冷えてる。
タイヤやばいね。
タイヤはやばい。
これが1位。めちゃくちゃ懐かしいねこれ。嬉しい。すげえ。こんなシビアだっけ車。650馬力だもんね。しかしリスモもすごいね、こういうのね。走れるようにするっていうのがすごい。
In the summer of 2000, Nismo fully restored this car at the prestigious Omori factory.
気持ちいいね、やっぱね。
For today's run, Nismo replaced the upright made of magnesium to a new piece made from a more durable aluminum.
いや、気がつないわ。
Except for the tires, the exterior looks exactly the same as it did before. Group A machines raced in distinctive balloon tires, but today's car is equipped with Yokohama racing slicks from the Super Taikyu series. Despite the narrow tires and a mismatched gear ratio, Tsuchiya easily clocks a minute, 0.2 seconds. Suddenly, Tsuchiya found himself with other cars on the track. Orito, Wakisaka, and Taniguchi go out to the track in Group A replica GTRs. The track suddenly looked like the real Group A races.
なんかもう当時のまんまって感じがする。懐かしい。もうね、このレースがなくなった時はね、俺レースやめようと思ったもんね。
もっと昔を思い出すね。シーンとした中にね、グループ A で4台から戻ってくる感じがね、まるでね、なんかこう映画のワンシーンっていうか、夢の世界みたいな。そうですね。本当に
13年前が蘇って。
The BNR32 Group A GTR undoubtedly carved a benchmark in Japan's motorsport history. A popular race from the Nismo Festival, the Toon GTR and Silvia battle was the next race in the event. The grid was formed in reverse pole position, the usual starting method in BMI and hot version. The GTR and Silvia 5-lap battle begins. The MCR GTR, a car from the Toge Monsters garage, is driven by MCR's own Shinichi Kobayashi. The Mines GTR has Manabu Orito. This race is like the My Car Challenge, tuner versus pro driver. The three Silvias are no match for the 600 horsepower plus GTRs. But Yashio Factory Silvia with Oka-chan behind the wheel is hanging in there. Tsuchiya in the Nismo GTR running at the top. Kobayashi in the MCR GTR locking onto Tsuchiya, getting ready for the passing opportunity on the back straightaway. Keep an eye on Kobayashi's right hand. See him press the scramble turbo boost switch, easily passes the Nismo GTR. Orito tries to follow the MCR machine. Tsuchiya was determined to win the race and defend the manufacturer's honor and pride. The performance gap seems too big. In the back, Autoland Yamagata's S14 retiring from the race due to clutch problems. The battle is in the third lap. Kobayashi in the MCR GTR and Orito in the Mines GTR battling it out for top position. Using good speed coming out of the last turn, Orito puts pressure on Kobayashi going into the first corner. Kobayashi doesn't let people push him around, but this time he has no choice but to leave space for Orito. Going into the first hairpin side by side, MCR Kobayashi clinging to the lead. Orito continues to put pressure as the two cars battle it out head-to-head without any cheap blocking. Whoa, Okamura in the Yashio Factory S15 catches up within range to hunt down Tsuchiya's Nismo GTR. The battle enters the final lap. It will be interesting to see what Orito intends to do to grab the lead from Kobayashi. Locking on to the MCR GTR in the infield. Kobayashi closes any room inside, Orito putting on pressure with out and inside maneuvers. Where Kobayashi had to close the inside, he had to ease the gas, giving up an opportunity for Orito to make a move. Kobayashi uses the scramble boost button again, taking the risk of blowing the engine. Orito in the Mines GTR breathing down on Kobayashi. He crosses over and jumps inside. Orito in the Mines GTR muscling into the inside. MCR is desperately hanging in. Who won? Orito grabs the checkered flag by a mere bumper length. Tsuchiya barely manages to keep his position in front of Yashio Factory's S15. Taniguchi, way back of the pack, demonstrates some drifting to the fans in the grandstand.
いいバトルでしたけれども、オリドワナも100分の2秒、すごいとろつかった。オリドワナブ相手だったらもう安心して何でもできますよね。ああいう風に重なっても怖くないんですよね。ラインがいまいち。ラインがいまいち。土屋さんラインがいまいち。まあリズムワークですからね。いまいち。
これね、村の板金屋のくせにリズムワークに対してなんてこと言うんだ。ちょっと。
As the event progressed, we knew that this might be the last time to see Tsuchiya drive the GT machine. He will drive it to rewrite the course record at Tsukuba.
最後の俺のラストチャンスだなっていうのはあったよ。今までやっぱり金石だとかカストメアグリが予選アタックやってきたし、一人一人のメカニックエンジニアファンのみんなを裏切りたくないから、ここはもう俺だけの舞台、俺だけの予選っていうつもりで出したタイム。
Keiichi Tsuchiya's final Tsukuba course record challenge. The car to be used was the 2002 GT NSX. The 03 model was actually modified to the 04 model, so it was not available. The ARTA team had worked on the car for this day, for Tsuchiya's time attack. Before the time attack, Tsuchiya goes out on the circuit to feel the car and to make final adjustments. It's been about 2 months since he last drove a GT machine. Tsuchiya was enjoying the drive, slowly increasing the pace. To decrease the oversteer, the left rear damper was hardened by 2 clicks and the rear wing was further raised. Despite driving on used racing tires, Tsuchiya easily clocked 53.6 seconds. The current course record of 53.1 seconds was clocked by Satoshi Motoyama in 1999. It was still supposed to be a practice run, but Tsuchiya kept increasing his speed. The racer within him was taking over. When he came back to the control tower, he easily clocked 52.748 seconds, a new course record.
まだいけるね。これでぴったりするね。 ニュー入ってあとコンマ3秒ぐらい上がるかな。すごいバランスがいい。
基本的には02は前回ここで残念ながら雨の中走ってて57秒で、あれをね帰って計算するとね53秒フラットぐらいはあの時いけてたんじゃないかなってデータ見てると、それとちょっとこの車は僕ら長い間いろいろ使って結構ノウハウがあったんで、基本的には非常にバランスよく、仕上がってた車だと思います。ただ路面温度がね下がりだすとちょっと厄介なんでね、できるだけこのまま火が出た状態を次も望みます。はい。
This event was coming to a finale. Tsuchiya goes out for his last time attack. He goes out for a lap on used tires to check the machine setting. He returns back to the pit. For the first time this day, the machine is equipped with brand new soft compound tires. How much time can these tires shave off the lap time? Racing driver goes out for his final run. But suddenly, the sun hides behind the clouds, dropping the track surface temperature. The tires were designed to run on warmer surfaces. Despite the setback, Tsuchiya comes back to mark 52.631 seconds. The new tires were surely effective. The car was turning into the corner with much sharpness and accelerating out with great traction. He marks 52.017 seconds. The crowd is now hungry to break the 52-second barrier. As a second driver, Tsuchiya was always there to support his younger teammates. When he drove, the tire was never new. Today, Tsuchiya was proving to everyone what he was capable of doing with new tires. Tsuchiya was focused. And the lap time? A new course record. For the first time, a GT car marked an incredible lap time in the 51-second range. Thank you, Keiichi Tsuchiya.